Live from the Yellow Room, this is Peter Rodocker. I'm playing the opening track from their new CD, World Brand New. This is A Simple Colony.
You can't contain your sad refrain. It isn't me or you, no need to choose. 'Cause I am on your side, I am always on your side. You won't let go, the feeling shows, but I am here with you, a world brand new. There is nothing left to hide, I am always on your side. Don't complain each time the rain comes down on you. I know the pain will go. My arms are open wide, I am always on your side. Wouldn't be right here if we weren't clear, and it wasn't worth a fight. I am always on your side.
So you have an unconventional style of writing for this project. What is that?
Basically, I come up with the music, usually on guitar, but sometimes on piano. Usually like a couple verses and a chorus, maybe a bridge, and I record it on my laptop and I email it to Michael, and then he brings it into his recording program on his computer and writes the lyrics and a bunch of backing vocal parts and kind of layers up all the vocals and then emails it back to me, and then we have pretty much the finished song. And then we'll usually have some back and forth. Maybe he'll want the chorus to be twice as long, or maybe we decide that it needs a third verse, or we kind of go back and forth that way, and then we do get together in person to sort of finalize the arrangement.
It always starts that way?
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's ever not started that way. Well,
it started out that way, and it was very basic. She wrote the music, and then I put lyrics and vocals to it. And the more we worked with it, it kind of became more of a back and forth, where I actually kind of had some ideas, or I would give her an idea, and she would do something with it, and then I would add, and then it would go back and forth. But I think as we've included other band members, it's kind of become more back and forth.
Yeah.
Was that a matter of practicality or an intentional decision?
It was the beginning, it was at the very beginning when we decided to try something. She had some ideas that she just had never done anything with. So we started off with it was sort of like a short list of music that you didn't really...
Yeah, because I write my own songs too, but I was kind of in this place where just wasn't really writing any lyrics anymore, and that was fine, but I still really enjoyed coming up with music. And he approached me and was like, let's do something together. And I said, actually, that would be great because I have all these pieces of music and no lyrics, and I keep trying to write lyrics, but they're never quite the right thing. So why don't I just email you some pieces and you can see what, if anything hits you, and if you want to write and sing over any of them.
Yeah. Now, your background is choral.
It's choral,
Or-
yeah, choral and jazz. I mean, I do, yeah, like classical some. I did, like sort of that competitive thing in high school and choir music. So just like all of these really rich vocals they just kind of come to me. And I think also growing up listening to my dad, he did like barbershop quartet stuff. So it just, one voice doesn't quite do it for me sometimes. It needs to be 8-part. So there we go.
Well, how do you go about paring that down for live shows? Is that easy to do, or is it a labor?
I think it's maybe one of the reasons we didn't play a lot initially, and so we were basically just sort of writing and creating music, because I just didn't really know how to do it. But I don't know, what do you think?
I think that the live show that we do is totally different from the recorded music.
Sure.
And really, when we're performing something live, we're hearing the other parts in our heads, but nobody else hears that. So I just really encourage everybody to get the recordings once they're out there. But I love what Michael does with the vocal arrangements. It really is lush and thick, and there are often as many as 8 parts to a song, and you can't get that live.
But I think the other thing is we carefully choose. It's like, okay, you get 2 vocal parts, maybe 3. So which 3 are really going to get the most
Which
impact?
ones are essential?
Is it usually obvious, or do you...
Yeah, I mean, I love like vocal dissonance, like just stuff that just kind of grates on you a little bit. So that's definitely going to take the front seat to other parts. Some others are just kind of, more, I don't know, pretty, just kind of the, the background stuff. So.
And Michael has such a huge range vocally that often, like, he'll have to kind of teach me the part, and I'll often take the simpler part so that he can do the dissonant part, because those are just really challenging for me. So I'll hold down the guitar and sing the simpler part, and that frees him up to do the, like the essential kind of dissonance that he loves.
Well, you hold it down quite well.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
So your voices are amazing together. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
It's a simple colony.